How can one singer emotionally unite millions of people? Inside one of Africa's most politically divided countries. Why do stadiums shake when he walks on stage? Why do young people memorize every lyric like history itself? Why do politicians watch him carefully? And why has Teddy Afro become more than music? Becoming identity, emotion, and for many Ethiopians, hope itself. This is not just the story of an artist. This is the story of how music became power in Ethiopia. Every nation eventually produces an artist who becomes larger than entertainment. An artist whose voice carries memory, pain, pride, and identity. In America, there was Bob Marley for Jamaica's struggle. In Nigeria, Fela Kuti challenged power through music. And in Ethiopia, one artist became the emotional soundtrack of an entire generation. Teddy Afro, to millions, he is not just a singer. He is the voice of Ethiopia itself. But how did this happen? How did one musician become one of the most influential figures in modern Ethiopian culture? To understand Teddy Afro, you must first understand Ethiopia. Ethiopia is unlike almost any other nation on earth, one of the world's oldest civilizations. A country with thousands of years of recorded history. Ancient kingdoms, ancient languages, ancient faith. Unlike much of Africa, Ethiopia resisted colonial conquest and preserved a deep national identity. Pride runs deeply through Ethiopian culture, but modern Ethiopia also carries pain, ethnic tensions, political conflict, economic struggles, generational frustration. And during moments of uncertainty, people often search for emotional symbols larger than politics itself. That is where music became powerful. And eventually, Teddy Afro emerged. Born Tewodros Kasahan, Teddy Afro grew up surrounded by Ethiopian art and culture. But his rise came during a period when Ethiopia itself was changing rapidly. Globalization, technology, urbanization. Young Ethiopians were caught between tradition and modern life. Many feared losing cultural identity, but Teddy Afro did something different. Instead of abandoning Ethiopian roots, he amplified them with traditional Ethiopian melodies. Historical symbolism, reggae influence, soulful storytelling, national emotion. His music sounded deeply Ethiopian, yet modern enough for a new generation, and millions connected instantly. Most pop music entertains. Teddy Afro's music emotionally activated people. Why? Because his songs carried themes larger than romance or trends. Unity, history, national identity, pain, hope, spirituality. His lyrics often referenced Ethiopian history and emotional memory. And in a country experiencing political uncertainty, that emotional connection became extremely powerful. For many listeners, his music felt honest. And honesty creates loyalty, especially among the youth. As Ethiopia experienced increasing political tension, music became more than entertainment. It became emotional expression. Many young Ethiopians felt frustrated. Economic pressure grew, political debates intensified. Social media amplified division, and during uncertain times, artists often become symbolic figures. Teddy Afro's songs about unity and national identity resonated deeply. Supporters viewed him as a voice of hope. Critics feared the emotional influence his music carried, because throughout history, governments understand something important. When music shapes public emotion, it can become more powerful than politics itself. Teddy Afro concerts feel different from ordinary performances. They feel emotional, collective, almost spiritual. Thousands of people singing the same lyrics together. Phone lights filling entire stadiums. Crowds chanting his name before he even appears. For many Ethiopians, these concerts became emotional release, a temporary escape from political tension and everyday struggle. And emotionally powerful experiences create cultural loyalty that lasts for generations. Ethiopia is one of Africa's youngest nations. Millions of young people are searching for identity and opportunity. But many also feel uncertainty about the future. That emotional environment matters. Because young populations naturally gravitate toward figures representing confidence, pride, and meaning. Teddy Afro offered all three. His music reminded many young Ethiopians that their culture mattered. That Ethiopian identity remained powerful. That modernization did not require abandoning history. And for countless young listeners, that message became emotionally unforgettable. Teddy Afro's music constantly references Ethiopian symbolism, ancient history, national unity, spirituality, resistance, memory. This symbolism connected deeply across generations. Because in Ethiopia, history is not distant. It lives inside daily identity, inside religion, inside politics, inside music itself. And Teddy Afro understood how to transform that emotional history into sound. That is why his influence became larger than entertainment. But enormous influence always creates controversy. Some critics argued Teddy Afro's symbolism intensified nationalism. Others feared emotional political interpretation inside his music. Supporters strongly disagreed. They believed his songs promoted unity and cultural pride. And this disagreement made his influence even bigger, because once an artist becomes politically debated, they stop being only a musician, they become cultural force. The internet transformed Teddy Afro from a national artist into a global Ethiopian symbol. YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Telegram, diaspora communities worldwide shared his music constantly. Suddenly, young Ethiopians worldwide were emotionally connected through the same songs. Digital platforms amplified his influence beyond borders. And once music becomes global online, its emotional power multiplies. Teddy Afro's rise also happened during the larger global transformation. African culture was finally gaining worldwide recognition. Afrobeats exploded internationally. African fashion became global. African cinema expanded. And audiences worldwide began searching for authentic cultural voices. Teddy Afro represented something many listeners craved: authenticity. Not imitation, not manufactured trends, but genuine cultural identity. And authenticity travels globally faster than artificial entertainment. Why do millions call Teddy Afro the voice of Ethiopia? Because his music carries collective emotion. For some people, his songs represent hope. For others, memory. For others, unity. And when millions emotionally project meaning onto one artist, that artist becomes symbolic, not because governments declare it, but because ordinary people feel it. Long after political debates disappear, music remains, and that may become Teddy Afro's greatest legacy. Not controversy, not headlines, but emotional memory, a soundtrack connected to an entire generation of Ethiopians navigating uncertainty, identity, and change. And as Ethiopia continues evolving, his influence may continue growing far beyond music itself. History remembers artists differently from politicians, because artists shape emotion, and emotion shapes memory. Some singers entertain for a season, others become part of national identity. Teddy Afro became one of those rare figures, a voice connected to pride, pain, hope, and the emotional soul of Ethiopia. And somewhere between ancient Ethiopian history and modern sound, millions of people found something larger than music. They found themselves. Do you think music can change a nation? Can one artist influence the emotions of millions? Comment your opinion below. And subscribe for more powerful documentaries about Ethiopia, African history, politics, culture, and the untold stories shaping the future of the world.